Welcome, dear friends, to Tales of Gen X Terror, where we unpack the apocalyptic dread underneath the skin of late Cold War pop culture. My name is Neil, and I am a ghost that plays Go. Today, I'll be reading a passage from a novel of speculative fiction, The Postman by David Brin. The Postman is a post-apocalyptic adventure about a man who scavenges a postal uniform and then goes on to a strange action adventure. The novel was released in 1985 and was later adapted into a feature film starring Kevin Costner in 1997, and that brings to mind the 2 weeks that I spent as an extra on Waterworld, which were, let's just say that it was an interesting experience being painted from head to toe with skin darkening stuff that had SPF in it, and having my teeth kind of messed with. I'm pretty sure that I don't show up anywhere in the screen, but there was at least some sunburn that we avoided because of, the SPF in the paint that they put all over our bodies, because we were supposed to have been outdoors. And I don't get out much, so I get it. Tan me up. Let's take a look at the prelude of the novel. Prelude, the 13-year thaw. Chill winds still blew, dusty snow fell, but the ancient sea was in no hurry. The earth had spun 6,000 times since flames blossomed and cities died. Now, after 16 circuits of the sun, plumes of soot no longer roiled from burning forests, turning day and night. 6,000 sunsets had come and gone, gaudy orange, glorious with suspended dust, ever since towering superheated funnels had punched through to the stratosphere, filling it with tiny bits of suspended rock and soil. The darkened atmosphere passed less sunlight, and it cooled. It hardly mattered anymore what had done it, a giant meteorite, a huge volcano, or a nuclear war. Temperatures and pressures swung out of balance, and great winds blew. All over the north, a dingy snow fell, and in places even summer did not erase it. Only the ocean, timeless and obstinate, resistant to change, really mattered. Dark skies had come and gone. The winds pushed ochre, growling sunsets. In places the ice grew, and the shallower seas began to sink. But the ocean's vote was all important, and it was not in yet. The earth turned. Men still struggled here and there, and the ocean breathed a sigh of winter. That is the prelude for the novel The Postman. As usual, I'm not going to be leaving a review because I hate reviews. I do feel like David Brin took some unnecessary swings at feminism and some other topics. I feel like I don't want to talk more about that, but you can look that up if you're into it. Anyway, I'm just dropping this here as evidence of some of the things that we were feeling in the 1980s about nuclear war and destruction and the potential loss of literally everything we knew. And I know that this prelude seems to obscure that, but if you read into the book a little bit further, you'll find that there are very clearly mentions of an enemy, and there's definitely no mention of any weird giant volcano that could blot out the earth or any kind of giant meteorite. There's literally no mention of that. So, it seems real clear when you're reading the book that this is post-nuclear. If you've got other bits of pop culture media that's specifically nuclear Cold War flavored that you want to recommend to me, go ahead and drop that in a comment. Liking and subscribing is always appreciated, all of that stuff. Thanks so much for coming along, and we will see you when the other shoe drops.